Heavy hitter here once again for WallStreetFatCats. I've been getting a lot of questions. One of the questions that I've been asked are what are the moving averages and what other indicators do I have when I trade? Let's see, let me go to a better stock. Okay, this is a Freeport McNaram FCX on the 1 minute. On the chart, these are usually just the indicators that I use. This olive color right here, this is a pivot. Um, this one usually is the indication of support and resistance that I have. As you can see right here, popped up. It had some resistance, came back down, and then once it was above it and it came down, it had support. So that's usually what the pivot's for. The black line is the 200 moving average. The gray line is the 20 moving average, and then the orange line is the 50 moving average. Um, so usually these are all good indicators once they break. As you can see right here, this is a Freeport McNaram in the morning FCX 1 minute chart. Once it broke the 20, came down, kept hovering around the 20, but it's usually a good indicator once it breaks the 20 to go short, and then look for the 50 as a resistance. And then once it breaks back up above the 20, look for the 50 as a resistance. I'm sorry, I'm at support right here. Um, Usually once it breaks down, as you can see right here, broke down, the 20 is usually support or resistance depending on which side of the candles are on. For this one it was a support, came down. Once it breaks the 200, that one's usually a strong support or strong resistance. So usually once that breaks, go whichever way it broke out or broke down. Um, for this one it broke down, it hit the pivot, good support right there, and then just bounced back above it. So that's usually how I can tell on my moving averages how to get in, how to get out. Um, and that I use also stochastics. I use volume, MACD or the MACD depending on who you're talking to. Everybody calls it different. And then I have the RSI. Usually when the stochastics are toppy, I'll short. If they're low, I'll go long. Even if they're toppy and they're just still going up on top and just going sideways, it can still go up. It's not 100% that it's gonna come straight back down, but usually that's a good indicator that it's a better chance for you to go short than to go long. Same with the MACD. Um, for the volume, usually when it's lunchtime, New York time, Eastern time, I usually don't trade. The volume's super low, so I usually just stay away, take a break, have some lunch, breakfast, dinner, wherever part of the world you're at. Um, so that's how I use the volume, and then usually once it's low, and then the volume starts picking up, whichever way the stock is going, I usually go that direction. And then for the RSI, um, when it's under 30, it's usually a good indication that it's gonna pop back up. So I usually take longs under 30. If it keeps going under 30, I'll just keep adding some more, depending on how the stock is acting. Because sometimes, I mean, it could drop a good amount in the RSI. Let's just say like it's at 10, and it'll just keep dropping some more. So like I said, all these aren't 100%, but it's usually a good indication. So once it's under 30, it's usually a good chance time to go long. When it's above 80, I'll go short. Um, that's those are the ones that I pretty much use. And then I have the candlesticks. The other ones I don't like, lines and all that other stuff. I don't like any of those. Candlesticks are usually the best way to go. I can see shadow tails, or I can see some wicks forming on the candles. Oh, and then I also have I don't know if you guys can see this red line right here. This one right here. That one's inside, almost inside all the candles. That is the 3-day moving average. Um, so I use that one. That one's just kind of indication of which way it's going. That one just sticks with the way the candles are going. So um, people like them, other people don't. I like it, so that's why I keep it on. Um, yeah, that's basically all the indicators that I use. Hopefully that helps. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask me on my YouTube channel. Leave some comments. Email me, WallStreetFatCats at yahoo.com. Leave some comments on the videos, or send me a message on YouTube. All right, thanks. And other than that, this is a heavy hitter for Wall Street Fat Cats.